Steve Miller is the president and CEO of IAC, the supplier company. And Steve, you're back in the business again.
I'm back.
I mean, you've been everywhere, right? Ford, Chrysler, Delphi.
Delphi. I was Federal Mogul. I supplied the auto business from Bethlehem Steel. I sold health insurance from Aetna. So I've been everywhere that the automakers are, and I'm glad to be back in.
You're a guy with gasoline in your veins, clearly.
Darn right.
Okay, tell us about IAC, and in fact, we should explain, we got a Camaro in the background here because you guys do the interior
Yes.
on this.
Yeah. Well, yes, IAC does interiors. It's door panels, headliners, flooring, instrument panels, console boxes, everything that makes the experience of driving a car so luxurious. And the important thing about the industry is it's becoming more and more important. A door panel used to be a single plastic panel, all one form. Now it is made up of myriad pieces with electronics in it, with lighting in it, and everything else. High sophistication, and the automakers are putting more and more money into the interiors because that's the differentiator with their customer.
That's got to be good for you though, right? If you were just molding plastic parts, there can't be much margin in that. If they're adding more content, that's got to help you.
Absolutely. It's more car per car, works for us. Another factor about IAC is we are global. We have factories on every continent, and we serve every major automaker. They want companies with global capability for consistency of product and process technology across the world. And there's only a handful of us now remaining in the interior business who can provide that.
There's so much talk about autonomous cars coming and how that may revamp the interior of a vehicle. Is this anything that you're looking into?
Absolutely. I had one of several members of my team out at the Consumer Electronics Show last week because we are focused on the future of the car, and certainly autonomous cars is going to change the experience. You're going to be a passenger, not a driver. That's going to change your exposure to nausea, for example. So we've got to make it a car that can resist anything adverse happening to you in that experience. And it's going to be your living room as opposed to your cockpit, if you will. And so that's going to change what are the dynamics of the interiors.
In 2015, the U.S. industry ended on an all-time record. You're a global company. Talk a little bit about your outlook for 2016, both here in North America and around the world.
Well, 2016 should be a similar year to 2015. It's going to be another banner year. Gas prices are low. The middle class is growing like crazy in other parts of the world, like China and India and other places. And when people reach middle class, they want personal transportation. The coming explosion in total demand is incredible. Right now the industry is stressed because we're operating at capacity in the assembly plants, and that is stressing the supply base as well. But we will put in the investments to make sure we keep up with the rising global demand.
Okay, quick, 1, 2, 3. What are the key things that you want to do with IAC?
Key things I want to do. I want to make us more efficient. I want to continue to increase our technological advantage so that we can better serve our customers. And finally, I want to make sure we're in business for the next century.
I love hearing that. Yeah, amen. Thank you, Steve Miller, for bringing us up to speed on what you're doing at IAC.
Thank you.
Keep tuning in, folks. We got a lot more coming from the floor of the Detroit Auto Show.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
If everyone jumped off a cliff, would you do it too?
You'll lose interest.
It's just a phase.
It hurts me more than it hurts you.
Where are your manners? Were you raised by wolves?
You're gonna give me a heart attack.
When you have kids, you'll understand.
This is the life of a rebel. Sorry, Mom.